So, this video was supposed to come out like 2 weeks ago. Anyways, ignore that. Hola, hello there, gamers, bronies, all the in-betweens. It's been a while since y'all last heard from me, huh? Yeah, sorry about that. Look, I'm gonna be honest to you guys. I'm gonna be kind of slow for the next few months when it comes to working on videos, because I have school to worry about. You know, school. That thing you're supposed to be forced to deal with for like 12, 13 years of your life at least. Not including college. If you do it. Yeah, I'm sorry, but school's gonna make me take a bit. That, and also I have a bunch of work to do. You guys have to remember I am trying to get more gigs that are outside of YouTube, so that well, not outside of YouTube, but like outside of my own channel, so that way I can get proper compensation and money and things that I need to get, because the US is kind of shit, and the economy is shit, and just everything is shit. Like that one Bo Burnham song. This is literally how I fucking cope through things. I hope you all know that, by the way, okay? So yeah. Anyways, Happy New Year, everybody. I hope you are all doing okay. I'm personally, I'd say I'm doing alright, but let's be honest. Considering how everything is going right now, no. I mean, I went to my first con for the first time. I went to SAC Anime. It was only for a day, but I still went, and I got to meet Lizzie Freeman and Alex Rochan. So apparently Alex Rochan recognized who I was just simply by my name. Granted, not many Itzel's are around, so like that's somewhat expected, but still, the fact that Alex recognized me just by my name was so funny to me. Lizzie hugged me because she found me really sweet and kind. I don't know. I don't know how to talk about this without completely talking about it. I did meet one of my online friends for the first time, Canny. It was really cool. I had a really good time. Yeah, so anyways, I hope you all had a good holidays and New Year and everything. First upload of the year, thank God. That's nice. And actually, this is my 500 subscriber special, technically, because I really couldn't think of another thing to make my 500 sub special. I'm sorry, guys, okay? Literally, I didn't know what else to think of. I've been really busy. Again, I've been busy. So, like, I'm just trying my best here, y'all. I am trying. Look, if I somehow reach 1,000 by April, then good for me. That's kind of been my goal. So, like, if it does happen, holy fuck, that's gonna be great. I don't think it will, though, considering, I'm still at 500. I am barely reaching 500 subs over here, and I do want to reach 1,000 in like 3 months. I don't think that's gonna happen. But, you know, it's good to hope. But still, like, to celebrate that, I guess, we're kind of just reflecting. We're just reflecting, I guess, on something I did a long time ago and have been doing again, because autism be damned. Basically, to those who don't know, back around 2022, a lot of things happened to me in my life, and I actually had to make a new channel for myself. It's still Kawaiipony Productions. I mean, it has been this way for like, I've been doing YouTube for about 6, almost 7 years now, by my 18th birthday. That is kind of crazy to think about. I've been doing this since I was 11. What the fuck? But basically, back in 2022, I was dealing with a lot, and I kind of drew some of my favorite YouTubers at the time, and even to this day, Ponified Productions and Kyzer's Game Zone, as ponies, because I didn't know how to be normal, and I still don't know how to be normal. But there's reasoning why I did it again, guys. There's reason, okay? I could explain, guys. I could explain. Please. Let me explain. So basically, a few months ago, Paula had decided to try to do one of those art prompts during October called Cringetober, and day one was actually Pony Sona. And okay, I actually did try to do the same prompt too. I kind of failed around the last day I posted was day 9. Because I had a bunch of work going on. Again, I have had so much work in the past year. It's been really exhausting. I have not been able to just do things for fun as much. So yeah, that's been nice. Like, I mean, I like being busy, but also it just means I don't get as much time to just do things for funsies. Paula only made it through day 1, so hey, I ain't gonna judge or anything. But yeah, no, she did the Pony Sona one, and I'm like, don't you, Itzel, don't do it again. Don't do it. Okay, and I did it. Okay. Yeah, I drew, I couldn't resist. I had to draw Paula again as a pony because, well, she actually did it herself, and I'm like, oh yay, the autism's gonna get a kick out of this. Don't go too far, and I did go too far. Okay. I actually had decided to do redraws instead of like just doing my own pieces that I just randomly made. I would do redraws of pages from Thought Bubble, because to those who don't know, for like somehow, because like even though I've been making videos covering this already, but like, okay, basically Thought Bubble is a comic that Paula and Kyzer have made, and I was thinking, okay, why not? I might as well redraw comic pages, but like this, because why not? I could do what I want. I am an artist. I have the power to do whatever the fuck I want, so I did. It all started actually with the Kyzer one, like the one that I posted first, because I was like, okay, yeah, sure. It's simple, it's easy. What happened was that I just started this out on one of the days that I was like, when I was like in school. I had nothing to do during lunch and my free period. So I just did that. I just did that for like an hour, and I'm like, oh shit, I really like this. When redesigning Kyzer's this time around, I was like, you know, I'm making him a unicorn instead. I don't really draw the Pegasi as much as I am a pony artist. I don't draw Pegasi as much, just because it is a pain in the ass for me to draw wings. Why do you guys think, oh wait, that's right, most of you guys don't know, my Sona has detachable wings. They could just appear and reappear whenever they please. My Sona almost never has them appear because it is that hard for me to draw wings. I hate drawing wings, y'all. I genuinely do. The only wings I could like really draw are fairy wings, but that's a whole other thing, okay? I just fucking can't. Wings are a pain in the ass for me to draw. Folded and, actually not as much folded. It's just more because I like to sometimes do the individual feathers like in the back, because I like it looking detailed. I don't know why, but I do. It's a weird, like, I don't know. I'm very precise about things. I can't. But yeah, no, like, drawing wings, I love doing, but I just hate doing them at the same time because they're so complicated for me. So I just don't a lot of the time. I try to avoid it. So I was like, okay, I'm making him a unicorn. That's a lot easier for me. So I did that. Yeah, no, like, when I did this first redraw, I wanted to just do something simple for funsies. And then I was like, something feels missing, so I did try the two-tone hair. Like, I actually, for once, messed around with the overlays, because fun fact, I don't mess really with overlays or anything. I really don't. I don't use them all that often, but after this, I started using them more. I'm not saying I use them a lot. I really don't use them for my shading or anything. I don't use them for what they're needed for. Essentially, I don't use them for what I need to use them for, which is lighting and shading. Instead, I just use it for, like, random things I just think would make it pop off more. That's it. That's really it. And I tried that. I'm like, oh shit, wait, this actually looks cool. I'm gonna do that. So I did exactly that. I did kind of darken later on the darker teals, because not teal. Yeah, it's more cyan. It's more of a cyan color. Yeah, that's better wording. I don't know. It's really tired. I'm really tired right now. It's late. It's like 6 p.m. right now. I am barely functioning on anything right now, y'all. But still, anyways, when I was doing that, I was like, oh shit, this actually looks a lot nicer. Okay. Yeah, this works. So I kind of went along with it. I legit just had so much fun doing that simple redraw that I was like, hey, y'all got any, I went to some of my friends in the Kitten in the Cup server and asked them, hey, do y'all have any suggestions on other ones? Someone told me to do the second redraw, which was a comic panel from episode 3. I actually really like the maid dress look. It's just really cute. Like, especially the purple. I love purple. It's such a nice color, and I think a lot of people don't really... Like, a lot of people underestimate certain color palettes, and I think orange and purple is one of them. Like, most people think, oh, Halloween, yeah, okay, look, as much as I love Halloween, like, I'm a Halloween girly, I love Halloween, but still, there's, like, more to that color palette than just Halloween. It is amazing. But yeah, no, like, I think that's just such a cute color palette, in general. So, like, I really liked messing with this. It was just really fun. It was fun and simple. And, like, I even tried doing, like, the little comic panels, and I was like, oh my god, wait, what if I tried replicating it from the IDW comics? So I did try going for that more comic-like look that IDW has with the text, and that actually weirdly helped me a bit. I may try to use this approach for some of my own comics if I actually do make comics sometime in the future, because I'll be honest, I'm not much of someone who does comics. I am more of an animator. I am more of an illustrator. That is the stuff I mainly focus on. And someone even characters design too. I'm trying to get better at that so that way I could start doing more work for that. Like, specifically, I focus on things like storyboarding. I want to try to focus more on that for especially my degree. Because, again, I gotta focus on things like school, my education. I am literally trying to get a bachelor's degree, focusing on, like, storyboarding, since that's kind of the most required job for animation. And also, just because I love storyboarding, I have had a love for it for a very long time. But I do think I should maybe start doing comics, because that'd be really fun. Just more one-off stuff, by the way, for me. Do not expect them to be, like, overarching long stories. Just small stuff for me to do for funsies. And, like, maybe just take this approach, because it was a really good time for me to do with this. I also just kept looking at this one screenshot from the episode The Ticketmaster, just a very long time doing the second one, because I was, like, trying to perfect it. I don't know why I thought of taking inspiration from a very early episode in the show, but I did. And you know what? It still worked, because I do think I still took inspiration from the more modern seasons as well, because I still had that more squash and stretch that the later seasons do, because a lot of the animation is kind of stiff in the early seasons, but as the show goes on, Friendship is Magic's animation starts to have more squash and stretch on it, and I think that's a really neat detail. I know some people have not really enjoyed that, but personally for me, for, like, my animation nerd, it's just such a fun thing for me. You could tell the animator started to get more loose with things, tried to have more fun with the puppet rigs. It's fun for me. I could definitely see how fun it was. Like, that's what it is for me. I could see how much of a good time they had squashing and stretching, like, the facial expressions and everything. It's just perfect. And it makes for some really funny screen caps that I have even used as, like, my profile picture before on, like, different social medias of mine. I love My Little Pony a lot. As a lot of y'all know, it's my primary special interest as an autistic person. I have studied on the show's animation a lot ever since I was a kid. I started studying on the voice actors when I was a very young age. That's actually how I got into voice acting, because I did look at voice actors from the show, as well as other voice actors, like the voice actors of Mario and Sonic the Hedgehog, because those three have been, like, my longest lasting special interests since I was, like, 3 years old. And, you know, that's probably, like, what, 14 15 years of my life. So a good majority of my life, y'all. But I especially looked at My Little Pony because it's a very like specific thing. So I have really just analyzed a lot of this franchise in and out. And it's really interesting to take inspiration from. Genuinely, I think My Little Pony has some really good stuff you could do animation studies on. Even stuff from the fan base, but like that's a whole other topic for another day. I really just messed around with a lot of like the line work and everything because I tried to go for a more clean look. I don't really do that with my actual art. Usually when I'm going for my usual art style, I try to be a little sketchy with it. I try to let myself be loose with it because I have very shaky hands and I don't use an Apple Pen for my artwork. To y'all who don't know, I use an iPad. I draw on Procreate, which currently is an Apple only art software. Currently, they're working on putting it through PC and Android in the future, but currently it's just on Apple and mainly on the iPad. That is the main way you could get it. There's technically a Procreate Pocket Edition or whatever the fuck it is. I don't know how else to word it, but for like the iPhone. But currently, the main version is through iPad. If you do have an iPad and you have $10 to spare, do yourself a favor and try Procreate. It's just a really good app that is very professional, actually. Like, this program has really helped me, like, improve my artwork, genuinely. And when I was trying to do this, like, I tried to have a more professional look to it. I tried to go for more cleaner line art and more smoother line art, and that's really hard for me with how shaky my hands are. Again, I don't use an Apple Pencil. I hate using that thing. I draw with my fingers, and I'm left-handed, so that does not help. Y'all do not know how hard it is to be a left-handed artist. It is genuinely a pain in the ass. It is so painful to not smudge shit. It really is. But still, like, I have very shaky hands, so like I tried to go for a very clean look, and I think I went as clean as I could because a lot of the line art just looks good for the most part. And this was very just different for me. When I did that third screenshot redraw though, oh my god, was it a pain in the ass? Oh my god. Instead of doing like a small panel like I had done with the first two, I just straight up did a whole page. And like, okay, I'll admit I did procrastinate a bit, and that is mainly because I just was mentally dealing with a lot. There was the holidays had came in when I started working on this, because I worked on it around almost like a little before Thanksgiving had happened. So yeah, I was really busy, and it didn't help that my family, that both Thanksgiving and Christmas were held in my house. So, you know, that's really fun. That's really fun for a neurodivergent person who gets exhausted very easily. I had a good time, but still, it was very exhausting for me. You all have to remember that. Ew, Twitter, I don't want to use that stupid AI thing. Fuck you. Fuck AI. Hey, listen to the artists, guys. Don't use AI. Don't use generative AI. Fuck generative AI. Anyways, continuing on though. When I was doing that, I was like, oh shit. Okay, well, I'm struggling now. Because I didn't know how the hell to approach this exactly. I was really trying to think of like how to do the angling and everything, because I was like, it's gonna be a little awkward trying to make the line art work. I knew exactly what I wanted to do, but I was still like really worried about the execution itself, especially when doing Paula's look, because like, to y'all who didn't see, who don't see the original page, basically, in the story, like, she uses like these tentacles and has the hand that's all black and has eyes on it, which makes me think of that, you know, when a character is abstracted in The Amazing Digital Circus, like that's the first thing my brain thinks. Again, I'm autistic. I literally just, I'm autistic and I have ADHD, dude. I cannot fucking think normally. My brain goes, The Amazing Digital Circus, because I'm literally obsessed with this show. I have been for the past year and a half. I literally can't. I can't be normal about this show, y'all. Especially after episode 4's release, I want to make a whole song about Gangle. That is literally a song that I want to do, especially one that's inspired by Vocaloid. I'm probably going to start working on that soon, because I do want to start making more music. I actually want to, I'm trying to start making music now, actually. And especially now that GarageBand is downloaded on my iPad. I'm actually recording through GarageBand. So I'm really hoping to do that soon, but that's a whole other thing for another day. But I was like, okay, how the hell do I make this work? Because like I knew that I wanted to make it like how in G5 Sunny has the whole alicorn but not alicorn thing, where like it's the wings and horn are magic, so she could make them appear and disappear. So I wanted it to be something like that. I knew I wanted it to be, but I also was like anxious as to how to make it work. Like, do I make the wings transparent? Do I make it look like magic? Should I just have it be the way it looks in the comic? That's ultimately what I went for, because I just thought that'd be better anyways. I was so worried on the execution, because I was like, ah. But then another thing I was also worried about, I was like, oh shit, wait. Do I have to rename? Because like, you know, in MLP's universe, ponies have some very like goofy ass names, okay? But even so, like, naming has always been a pain in the ass for me. I am not good at doing names. I'm not good at that. So I was like, you know, fuck it. I'm just gonna let it be. I'm not gonna change the text. I'll just have it be, oh, like, where it says, oh, Paula. And I'll just leave it like that. I'm not gonna bother changing it. But still, like, I had a good time, like, really trying to adapt this, like, a lot of this. It was a fun challenge for me. And I do want to make more of these redraws. I just have been really busy with work. Like I said way earlier into this video, I've just been really busy, and I'm just trying to do my best, y'all. I'm gonna be 18 in a few months. That's honestly terrifying. Anyways, though, I think that's really all from me. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, please know that I will be kind of slow with uploads. Also, if you notice my voice is a little more quiet, that is actually because my family came home. So like now I am like trying to finish up this video before, like recording this video before I have to be done with this. But yeah, no, I think that's all from me. If you guys want to follow me for more, check me out on my other social media, like Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, Blue Sky. I don't use Blue Sky all that much, if I'm gonna be honest with y'all. It just feels like a kind of more boring version of Twitter. I'm sorry, but it feels like that way. It feels like that for me. But yeah, no, follow me on wherever y'all can. I also have a GoFundMe to help me out right now with properly affording equipment for YouTube and everything. I especially need it right now because my laptop has been struggling more to survive right now, and I may need to replace it soon. And as much as I don't want to do it, I might have to replace it with a straight up new laptop instead of just getting a used one like I usually do. Like, y'all, usually when I get things, I try to get them used. I don't think I could this time around. I think I may need to get a straight up new laptop. So if y'all could, please go donate to my GoFundMe. Also, if you can't, go share it. Just share the GoFundMe around. I also have a whole Twitter thread and thread on my Blue Sky to properly explain it all. I also have a pinned post on my Tumblr page about it. Basically, I have this known on my socials. So please go donate. Please share it around. Any and all support helps. Anyways, also go watch my other videos. I'm really just trying to do what I can right now. And I think that's all for me. So Until the next time I plan disgracing this side of the internet, adios, goodbye, y remember.
So, I don't actually have anything, so, have a meme.
We got the #1 victory royale. Yeah, Fortnite, we about to get down. Thank you to the world right now. Just wiped out the maple town. My friend just got down. I revived in, now we're heading southbound. Now we ain't stuck at the back streets. Look at the map, go to the marquee.